Hello, so I'm just gonna have my sandwich, peanut butter and banana, a little half banana that didn't fit in the sandwich, my decaffeinated coffee with almond milk, and I've got a pear and satsuma and some grapes in my little lunch pack if I need any more, but I might save those for some food from mid-morning. I'm just gonna sit and watch, I'm just watching Debbie on Slimming World, and I'm gonna catch up with Rebecca's last vlog and Budget Slimmers, which it was Kath and Laura, I think they are. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I still don't feel so well today, so I'm not going to sit and do some homework. I'm just going to sit and eat a breakfast and just chill out for a little bit. So I forgot to bring my hummus with me, so I'll be there waiting for me when I get back. I've got chilli and rice, so but without any hummus. Ooh, excuse me. Hello. I just nipped back from weighing, so I've had to just weigh a little bit earlier today, so I've sort of nipped to the daytime one after picking the kids up, because my partner's got to nip out tonight to kind of go to a sort of meeting of sorts, and I've weighed in, but I've weighed in and it's recorded as 10 stone 10, so I'm a bit like, oh, so it means I've put on ½ pound, but of course it's all that's me there, so 10 stone 10 now, plus ½ pound, but it's tricky because of course it's not the same time, so normally I'd be weighing in later, so yeah, I'd literally only just had my lunch. And I couldn't really not have my lunch, so because I'll be starving otherwise. So I had my lunch, so I'll just take it and then carry on as normal, and then see what happens next week. I'm a bit annoyed because obviously I was only 10 stone 9 only a short while ago in the morning session, and I was £2 away from target, and now I've put on ½ pound, then another ½ pound, now I'm 10 stone 10, so I know I'm not, there's a bit of me knows that I'm not really 10 stone 10, because obviously that's, it's not necessarily realistic representation of, thank you.
Mum just went to Slimming World.
I did. It's not really realistic representation of, probably because it's an evening weigh-in or afternoon weigh-in, so I'm just taking it as a long-term thing rather than individual weights, and seeing as it as, I think it's more suitable to go in an evening than it is to go in the morning anyway. It gives me more freedom to not go in the morning anymore. It gives me freedom to go. No, you're having a staring competition. It gives me more freedom to go in the evening, so I think it's a good choice, but it's making me a bit frustrated and nervous, I suppose. But I'll just carry on as normal and then see where it takes me. Alright, see you in a bit. I'm just going to have a banana, make myself a hot drink, just sit down for a little bit just before I do the whole kiddie making tea, such and all of that business. Hello, so I'm just making the kiddie some hot chocolate and had some leftover whipped cream, because I've had some whipped cream, like some spray cream, and it's been okay. I've been okay around it for the last 3 or 4 weeks. There hasn't really been too much of an issue, because they sort of have one can on a Sunday My daughter saw like a thing on the YouTube with like strawberries and whipped cream and marshmallows. She wanted to try out dessert, so yeah, fair enough. But today it just caught me a little bit. I haven't had very much of the whipped cream, like, you know, the spray cream, but I've had enough to warrant counting the sins, you know what I mean? So I'm probably going to do 2 sins, I would say. It was more like tastes, you know. I haven't sort of done a whole like eating an amount of whipped cream or anything, so it was a real small amount. I don't think it'll even be as much as 2 sins, because, you know, that spray cream is quite a little bit less, but I'll do 2 sins anyway. But I think more important than that is just being aware of the fact that I'm obviously feeling a little low. So it's accumulation of things. Obviously I've not been very well the past couple of days. It's cold, it's dark. And my mood is obviously slightly lower than when I don't kind of comfort eat than it is. So I think it's more just being watchful. So I'm going to be aware and implement if I start to have kind of cravings and thoughts and such, that I'm just going to keep. I know that if I have to sort of be careful how many times I say no to things. I've got to keep doing it until it gets to the other end of the day, and then I'm sort of safe. But I'm aware that obviously my brain chemistry is set up today for that. I've got some food in the fridge, some chilli. I'm not really hungry right now, I'm not starving, because I've only had my lunch at sort of they're about 2 o'clock, and it's only it's just coming to 4. Yeah, it's only 20 past 4, so it's only 2.5 hours or so away ago. So I don't think I'm hungry. I've just had a banana. I'm just gonna sit down and have some almond milk with some caffeine coffee with almond milk. Just take a little bit of a break. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch my thoughts, really. Just watch. Obviously, I'm a bit disappointed from my weigh-in. A bit of me not disappointed, because I know that's the process, but it's never nice seeing the numbers creep up, is it? When you're on a weight loss journey, and even if, you know, I'm a lot less than I ever was, it's just never nice seeing those numbers. Not necessarily nice seeing a gain twice in a row, is it? Even if it is only half a pound, so realistically it's only £1 gain, which is nothing really, but it's just makes you feel a little bit nervous, I suppose, and so I just got to be a bit cautious of my thoughts and my feelings, and trying to be gentle. And yeah, I'm just gonna sit and. So it's only 20 past 4, so I'll just really start making tea in about 25 minutes. So I'll take the 25 minutes out, just drink my drink and calm. Okay, just thought I'd let you guys know. So that means basically I'm on 6.5 sins. Peanut butter this morning, no sins in my lunch, and so yeah, 2 sins for the whipped cream, I'd say. So yeah, 6.5 sins. I might have some nuts if I'm feeling like the need for fats, because cream is quite fatty, isn't it? It's not just sugar, so I might have a I've had one healthy extra, but I might have some nuts that might help me out, just to kind of ride over the fats needs and that sort of thing. But yeah, I'll take a video if I do have some. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Oh yeah, so I just fell asleep on the kitchen table, so I'm awake now. Just a little power nap. I can't remember, it's only been about 10 minutes or something. Put the pasta's on. It's about 5 o'clock, so I've got about... Kiddies need to be eating dinner by 5:30. Partner will eat some food, possibly when he gets back. So basically got about an hour really now to make some tea. well, it is pasta and veg, but I'm feeling pretty kind of, I don't know, miserable. I don't know exactly what I feel, but I'm making some banana oats.
Mum, I know how to play the piano.
I heard you, and you're a good girl. You doing an egg? Were you doing like EGG?
No.
What song were you doing?
1, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3.
Good girl.
And then I got another one that I want to show you.
Nice, thank you very much. I'll quickly stir this and put this in and I'll come through. So I've got a banana, 50 grams of oats, 100 gram banana, 50 grams oats, 7 grams sultanas. All of those things split up into 8 is 2 cents per biscuit. I was going to put some walnuts in, but I think I've decided I'm just going to have them just like this, and then I'll have some walnuts just separately to eat. I'm on 6.5 sins today, plus another healthy extra to use if I want to. So I'm going to use, I'm going to do that, and I'll probably use healthy extra for the walnuts. I want some of that, but I think I will have some more nuts today. I think I just felt a bit whacked out for not feeling very well, you know. I felt like I can't quite catch up with myself. But I'm just going to make these, and then it's all going to mushy. I'm going to put it in a little tray and just bake them. Then I've sort of got like a snack, as it were. So I can have 6.5. So I've had 6.5. So I can have 9. So that's 1 I can have. Then I can have 11.5. So it's 2. 11.5. 12. So I can have 3 of them, and that'll be up to like 14 sins. So I'll split them up into 8. Trying to make a square. Just so I can show you bagels and doing it. Don't know how it's going to work, but let's see if that works. I can hold it at the same time. So I'm going to split it off into 4, then another lot, and sort of ball up those 8 pieces, dump them in the oven and just cook them for a little bit. So I'm going to do that. So I'll see you in a bit, and then I'm going to listen to my daughter amaze me with her piano skills. So yeah, I've just made these little cakes, and I think these are really good for me because there's no sugar in, and it's filling because it's got oats. So I've eaten one of those, and it's really nice, smells nice, the act of baking is nice, and the kind of the process through which it goes, it works really well, it fits the bill, but it's not sort of craving inducing. They're tasty, but like not too moreish. They're very pleasant to eat, but they don't call to me quite in the same way. So it works well because I just do them in small batches. I'm 8, so I've given 2 to the kids. I've eaten 1. I've got 2 left here, and there's 3 here for my partner. And I will separate them like that. And I think I'm going to leave the 2 for me to have after the kids have gone to bed, so we can sit down with a hot drink, have some then. Also, I've just put some sausages together for dinner, and just put them in with the pasta, and one of these is 1 sin, so I'm going to have 1 now, and that plus these 2 little cakes later. I'm going to have, that will take me to 15 cents. So I feel that's a really good thing. I think that's worked really, really well. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. It's nice to have some sort of comforting food, but on plan comforting food, because it's not very fun to have. I'm just chopping up the rest to put in the biscuits. It's not very. It's nice to. It's not very fun to have the pull of comfort eating off plan, really. So and it's always good to find ways to do these things. It's not an overeating then at that point. I don't feel out of control. It feels part of the process. I'm not eating anything that's particularly tricky for me to consume, so yes, I'm there so far. So I just I've eaten a little bowl of pasta as well, like a tiny few bits of this, because this is cooked, so just a little small bowl of cooked pasta, just like a little tiny one. That's while I was listening to my daughter's piano. She invented her songs. It's nice. She's happy with it. She's happy that she's a master musician. Right, I'll eat this sausage, and I'm going to put the pasta into the pasta sauce. I'll just show you quickly what I've done. I've got in there Cumberland sausages, which are the Sainsbury's own brand vegetarian meat free ones. I've got courgette, I've got sort of carton of tomatoes that I've zhuzhed up with a hand blender. I've got gherkins, vinegar, salt, paprika, chilli, garlic granules, frozen mixed peppers. Can't remember what else I've got in there. Pretty much it. It's just I've just sort of really kind of made it go down so there's not too much sauce, but it coats the pasta. Right, I'm going to combine the two. And my sausage. See you in a bit. Hello. So I feel pretty whacked out. I feel achy. I sort of feel like I can't quite. Feel like there's so much stuff going on in my head, but I haven't quite got the energy to kind of do any of it. But I'm sort of, the kiddies are in bed now, so that's done. I heated up myself some food, which is basically rice. Tilted, you can see it slightly. Rice, chilli, baked beans, and a potato. Right, so the jack potato is left over from the other day. I couldn't quite finish. I had sort of like two jack potatoes. I could only eat 1.5. It was a bit too filled up, so I just kept the half in the fridge. Baked beans left over from the kiddies. Had some beans on waffles. I think my partner made them, and so there's baked beans left over, and the rice and chilies obviously from yesterday. So like, you know, sort of yesterday today kind of food. I put myself a bit aside. I've also got some hummus as well, so it sort of is all sin free, so but it's quite hearty and filling and comforting, and the chili will be kind of quite warming. I'm kind of hoping it'll make me feel a bit better, and I won't need to take any paracetamol tonight or anything, but I just feel achy and tired. But I hope that just sitting and eating some food for a little bit and just chilling out might help. Just watch some YouTube, just have a little relax. I was going to watch Secret Eaters because people have uploaded those. It used to be on the BBC. Used to watch it ages ago when I had telly, but I don't have telly anymore. I only have YouTube. We don't have telly license or anything like that. We don't do BBC iPlayer or anything like that. So I just thought I'd sit and watch. I was going to watch a film, but I don't really fancy watching anything too heavy, do you know what I mean, too intense. So I just sit and watch that. So just thought I'd let you know what I'm eating. See you in a bit. Hiya, so I've just eaten my meal. That was really, really, really good, really needed. I was aware as I was eating it that there was quite a lot of free food there, not a tremendous, the only speed food there was the stuff that was in the chili, so might have been the ratio of that might have been not quite right, but it was delicious nonetheless. Really, the heat of the chili really helped kind of my sore throat and kind of clear my head a little bit, if you know what I mean. And the obviously the hummus got garlic in, which is always supposed to be quite good, isn't it, for you've got a cold. So it was really good. We enjoyed that. And because there was quite a lot of carbohydrate in there, we had rice and potato, obviously beans, which are kind of a mixture between carbohydrate and protein. So it was quite a nice meal, quite a soporific, if you know what I mean. So it was a very nice meal, full of different flavours. So now I'm just going to have an apple. I think this is a Braeburn apple. Just to sort of have as a little snack after my meal, which I suppose is kind of cleansing, you know, cleanse the palate, as it were. And then I should probably have a little digest, and then put the washing on, and then probably make a cup of tea in a bit, or a hot drink, and then have the rest of those little oat and banana things probably a bit later. But that was a delicious meal, and I was very grateful for it to be there without me having to make anything. Really appreciate just having food just there to eat. Okay, I'll see you in a bit, guys. Thanks so much for listening to me over this patch. It has been very tough being kind of ill and sort of faced with the fact that I'm still not kind of going over sins and comfort eating and such. It's quite tough when life is tough to kind of push and you're still not able to kind of go over your sins, and still not having sugar, and you know, it's quite tough mentally, but it's been really useful to kind of chat about it as I've been going along. And I know the more I do this, the more habit it will be, and eventually in kind of 3, 4, 5, 6 months time it'll be just normal, and I won't even have to think about it. So I do appreciate it. Alright, I'll eat this and I'll show you what I eat next. See you in a bit. Hiya, so I am at the end of the day. I'm just having a caffeinated coffee with almond milk and my little banana and oat little chaps. Stored them in this old Pringles container. My mum gave me the shape for Pringles, but we've got some little chaps in there, so eating those will take me to my 15 sins for the day. So I will have had 1 healthy extra A, 1 healthy extra B. Doesn't have any nuts, I don't think. No, I don't think I have. If I have, then I have, but I can't remember exactly. I think I was intending to, but I didn't. Now I'm wondering if I should have some, just to top up my fats. So have I had any? Oh no, I had peanut butter in the morning, so that's okay. So yeah, so 1 healthy extra B, 1 healthy extra A, 15 sins. I've put some washing on, so I'll just have to wait for that to finish now. I've just done a little bit of washing up, not very much. I've prepped the food for tomorrow, so that's all. I think that's all my kind of main jobs done, or essential jobs. So now I'm just going to chill out, and then have a little bit of a snack, and then probably have a little bit of a nap, and then go to bed. So that's all. I think that's all my kind of main jobs done, or essential jobs. So now I'm just going to chill out, and then have a little bit of a snack, and then probably have a little bit of a nap, and then go to bed. So that's all. I think that's all my kind of main jobs done, or essential jobs. So while I wait for the washing machine to finish, and I can swap that over and then go to bed. So just coming up to 10 o'clock now, so it shouldn't be that much longer before I can go to bed. I think I will take a paracetamol before bed, just because I do feel very achy, and so I think I will take one just for bedtime, just to help me out a little bit overnight, so I can have a good night's sleep. Yeah, there's a lot of washing up still to do, but I can't, not today, I can't quite do it today. So I've still got Thursday and Friday, and my little boy's got play date coming over on Saturday morning, so I'd like to be able to have it clear so that when the little boy comes over to play, then I can kind of just play with them, if you know what I mean, and that there'll be space for them if they want to juice or things like that. So yeah, okay, I'm going to finish it here and I'll piece together and upload. Yeah, thanks so much guys for helping me over this little bit, because that's quite a tough slog. I hope I feel a bit better tomorrow, but I know that healthy eating and, you know, staying on plan and no sugar is really helping me in the long run kind of cope better and have more endurance over these tougher days. So yes, let's bring on tomorrow. Alright then, see you soon, bye.